Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the bright side of basketball. Today, we're going to be looking over one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. That, of course, being Bleacher Report articles. Today, I saw that they posted this little article about the power rankings that they currently have for Week 10 of the NBA. First of all, 30th, Washington Wizards. I don't feel like there's a lot to say about this. Yeah, it's pretty valid. They're not a very good team. I could definitely see them being the worst in the league. Yeah, but it's pretty close down there, though. You know what I mean? Like, the Pelicans aren't very good. The Wizards aren't very good. The Mavericks aren't very good. The Clippers aren't the best. The Jazz aren't good. The Nets aren't good. There's a lot of really bad teams down there. I guess they're going off of net rating to an extent because they have the net rating down here, which I guess makes it a bit more of a foolproof ranking, you know what I mean? So I don't mind it. I don't mind Wizards being at 30. Again, I don't feel like there's a lot to say. Pelicans, being 29th. So they have a minus 10 compared to a minus 15. I guess we'll see. We'll see how it goes depending on how they do it. This one I definitely understand. They have not been having a very good season at all. Obviously Zion Williamson is out now. Before Zion Williamson even went out, they could not win basically any games. You see they're 3-20. Their only real bright spot that I've noticed so far this year has really been Derek Queen. And he has been playing really well, but it's not enough. This team's awful. They traded their first for Derek Queen, and I don't think he's going to be as good as Darren Peterson, AJ DeBonso, or Cam Boozer, and that's most likely who their pick is going to land on this offseason. So, yeah, all in all, I do agree with that, them being 29th. I even could see them being 30th just because of how bleak their future is. Well, no, it's power rankings, okay? I need to understand. This is power rankings. Power rankings is how they're playing right now. But again, I don't know if I would say that they're playing better than the Wizards. Again, I guess it's pulling hairs. It doesn't necessarily matter, but okay. 28th, the Sacramento Kings. Okay. I'm not sure if I agree with this. Obviously, they haven't been good, but I have them over the Nets and the Jazz, like, quite easily. And I see, so net rating doesn't really matter because they're a minus 11. Pelicans were a minus 10. But, yeah, I don't know. I would not have the Kings at 28th. I would probably have them closer to, like, that 25, 26 range. Because, they literally have the same exact record as the Nets. And I personally don't think the Nets are better than them. You know, Michael Porter Jr. has been playing very well, but still, I don't see it. I've also really been enjoying Danny Wolf's minutes. I've been seeing that quite a bit. I've seen quite a few actions where they'll have Danny Wolf bring the ball up the court, score a layup. It looks good. Like, it looks really good. I'm happy to see that. I feel like you'll have decently high potential. And I can't wait to see what he's able to properly become. But right now I would not have them over the Kings, respectfully. But yeah, the Pacers either. Ooh, would I have the Pacers? No, I would not have the Pacers over the Kings either. Because the thing is with the Kings, with a lot of these teams, obviously they get a couple wins every now and then, but whenever they get a win, it's like seen as like a bad thing. I feel like if your team loses to the Kings, obviously it's not good, but I don't think you view it as poorly as you view losing to the Pacers or losing to the Nets or losing to the Jazz or losing to the Pelicans or the Wizards. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't see that. The Hornets have been good. I would actually have the Hornets higher than this, personally. Call me crazy. Nipple. I believe in it. I you know, maybe I'm a bit lost in the Nipple sauce. All right, that's never mind. All right, that sounds wacky, but yeah, I think he's a very good player, and I think the team's very good. I think they're better than 25th. But we'll see. Oh wow, these people they're very, 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 very high on the Utah Jazz. I guess it's because of Giannis's injury, but I don't see it. I do not see how you can have the Clippers. So they have the Clippers. They have all these teams. The Bulls. Did I miss the Jazz? Am I bugging? Have the Jazz? Are the Jazz secretly like 25-0 or something? But all right, let's go back. The Bucks, they're not very good. Giannis is going to be most likely requesting a trade. He's injured right now. The team around him is not good. The only real bright spot so far, Kyle Kuzma has been playing a bit better, but the real bright spot, obviously, Ryan Rollins. He's been playing phenomenally. and especially for his contract. But yeah, I would not have them 24th. I would have them quite a bit higher than 24th. The Clippers, there's a whole lot I could say about the Clippers. I had an entire short where it was just me being upset at the Clippers. It was a clip from my other Bleacher Report video, but the Clippers have really, really pissed me off as an NBA fan. Specifically, what they did to Chris Paul and all the background noise behind what they did to Chris Paul. Like, there's such a disrespectful energy to the entire thing just because Chris Paul is doing Chris Paul things. You know what I mean? Chris Paul will obviously be holding people accountable, especially when the team is 6-16. You know, the team was expected to easily make the playoffs before the season started. But yeah, again, I like this rating for the Clippers, them being 23, but I would not have the Jazz over them. And the Jazz, we've still yet to see the Jazz. Larry Markkinen has been cooking, but still, I don't see it. The Bulls 9-12. Again, I would have the Bulls a bit higher. The Bulls, like, obviously they have fallen off in this last week or so. Well, yeah, I guess it is for the week. Yeah, no, you know what? I agree with it. They have fallen off. They've gotten a couple of really bad wins, but I'd probably have them lower than 22nd then. I would probably have them below. The Clippers just beat the Hawks recently, I think, just a couple days ago. I'd probably have them below the Bucks and the Clippers. Yeah, okay, the Utah Jazz being 21st. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. Me personally. Like, I think they're a decent team, especially for what they have and considering they're just properly getting into the rebuild now. But I don't see it. My problem with the Jazz, I low-key feel like they're winning too many games. I know obviously this is power rankings, but they need to get off Larry Markkinen. Larry Markkinen's good, but he does not fit their timeline, and they could get so much value out of him. And but the problem is, I feel like their GM, he's trying to get way too much value out of him. Like, I think Danny Ainge was asking for 4 or 5 first-round picks for him, which is just, don't get me wrong. I know the Grizzlies got that for Desmond Bane, but still, bro, come on, y'all have to start losing more games. You're only 8-13. You want to be in that top 3 sweepstakes. You know what I mean? I don't get it. Also, yeah, Ace Bailey has been playing really well. Keontae George has been amazing. Okay, I completely forgot to even mention Keontae George. He has been genuinely insane to the point where it kind of makes potential trades a bit more difficult for them now, because if they trade, for example, Laurie to the Pistons, which I really like the idea that they would most likely have to get Jaden Ivey back, but they would have to somehow get Jaden Ivey to play alongside Ace and Keontae in that front court. Or in that backcourt, I mean. And I feel like that would be quite difficult to do, given their positions and just how good they are. They have a bit of a logjam. They could probably make it work, though. The Trailblazers. Deni Avdija, before we even get into this, Deni Avdija has been playing insane. But I kind of have a weird relationship with Deni Avdija. Regardless, Deni Avdija, he kind of plays a bit like Shea, but I feel like he does not have the aura of Shea. Like, just how many times that man be getting to the free throw line, it's insane. All right, but it's crazy though, because he'll be like 1 for 8 from the field, but he'll have 19 free throws, and I'm just like, damn. All right, fair enough. I do like him though. He has been playing really well. I respect it. Go, if the ref's gonna call it, keep driving in, keep making it to the free throw line. You know what I mean? You can't blame the players for taking what's given to them. But I would probably have them, 20th. I don't mind it. The Mavericks. Okay, though, this one's a bit controversial. I don't think I would have the Mavericks this high. They have not been good. Like, really, they've gotten a couple of okay-ish wins. Oh, well. Never mind. I completely forgot that they beat the Nuggets. This is completely okay. I have no issue at all with them getting this. I don't know how the Nuggets game completely brushed over my smooth brain, and I did not know that they did that. So you know what? I respect it. Give them 19, maybe give them 18. They beat the Nuggets. Grizzlies, interesting. Them being 18th. I know Zach Edey has been playing extremely well. It's weird. They've been actually running plays for Zach Edey, and they've been have him be like the focal point, and it's been really interesting to see what he's been able to do. Obviously, he's averaging a double-double. He's been scoring very well. So, I'm proud of him. I hope to see him continue this, especially because he is still so young. I don't think it's that crazy to say that this is his potential and he's now reaching it. So, I rock with it. I'm cool with it. Golden State Warriors. Now, this one's quite sad to me because you would expect them to be so much better, but I feel like a lot of the good games that they've won, it has to be like off the back of Curry just absolutely carrying them. Curry dropping like 45, 50 points, 60 points. I don't think he's dropped 60 points this season, but it's just an example. And I feel like that's just is not sustainable given his age, given the pace of the game now, given everything with that. Obviously, we're seeing LeBron start to kind of break down a bit now. Steph Curry, we saw it a bit last season. It's weird. It feels like a lot of that has been gone so far in this season. But, I'm happy to see Steph Curry cook, but it's not good when the only chance you have of winning is him cooking. And also, I've been really disappointed in Pods. Pods has just not been... He's not been playing the way that you would want him to play, especially if you're a Warriors fan, if you are the Warriors organization. So maybe I would try to move on from him if I can. I would really try to check in for Larry. I'm almost certain that they have, but I would do it again just to be like, hey, by the way, don't forget I am here and I do want him. But yeah, I feel like he would really match that team quite well. 12-9. Okay, I was originally planning on making a video about the 76ers today. Because I just want to say, Tyrese Maxey has been playing insane. Genuinely, he's been playing absolutely insane. I was looking at his numbers. Obviously, the last game he had was not the best. I believe he had about 10 points, and I think he shot like 30% from the field. Not great. But if you ignore that, every other game, he was dropping like 30 points, 40 points, 45 points, 36 points, just all just in a row, just cooking. And then he had that massive chase down block against the Bucks. I love that. I love me a guard getting a chase down block. Is one of my favorite things, especially in that case where it was literally to win the game. I respect it heavy. I'm a Tyrese Maxey believer. I'm a Tyrese Maxey lover. Big fan of Tyrese Maxey. Love that guy. And also VJ Edgecombe, I really respect him because he's been making this Rookie of the Year race so tight. It's like between him, Khan, and Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg, I would say, is oddly... I wouldn't even say he's a consensus number one. Obviously, he's been playing good defense, but I feel like with his offensive consistency, but I think he's shooting like 20-something% from the three. It's not the best, but VJ Edgecombe, he has been cooking. He was playing like an all-star to start out for those first like couple of weeks, and I loved every minute of it. He has such a cool vibe about him too. Big fan of the personality. And just in general, I feel like he has a lot of potential, and I'm so excited to see him potentially reach that over these next couple of seasons. And also, Con Knipple as well. I would say he's the consensus Rookie of the Year right now. For me personally, I should have said it before when we were talking about the Hornets, but I love Con Knipple. He's been playing phenomenally. Huge fan of him. But, okay. The Phoenix Suns being 15th. Okay, I don't know if I'd have the Phoenix Suns 15th. I would say they're up there. There's a lot of teams that I know they probably have above that I would easily put the Suns over right now. Like, I think they're better than the Timberwolves. I think they're better than the Spurs to an extent. I believe they're... Well, let's look. I will get to it. But there's a lot of teams that I think that they're better than. I think they're better than the Lakers, even with the way Austin Reeves has been playing. Insane, by the way. I think he's averaging like almost like 40-something points whenever Luka's not in, which is just insane. Absolutely insane. But I feel like the Phoenix Suns, for the fact that they haven't been healthy, really, they've been missing Jalen Green for essentially the entire year. They had him for that one game in which he absolutely went off. And obviously now they're missing Devin Booker. I want to see what the team is like as soon as they get back, which I believe they're going to be back like very soon, like within the next like week or two, which is perfect for them. I think they have a couple difficult games coming up. Obviously, they lost to the Rockets, and they have a game coming up against OKC, and I believe they have a Timberwolves game, which it might be quite hard to win with no Booker being there, but Dylan Brooks has been phenomenal. Colin Gillespie has been phenomenal. I've been a huge fan of them, what they've been doing. Huge fan of what they've been doing. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what the team is capable of. I have a whole video where I'm just glazing them. Feel free to watch that. But I love the Phoenix Suns. That's my goats right there. I would have them above 15 easily. The Cavs. Oh, the Cavs being this low. I guess so. Yeah. I guess you have to have them this low because they have not been playing that well. Obviously, offensively, they have seemingly fallen off to an extent. Especially when Garland isn't in. Team really struggles. I feel like it is partially due to the departure of Jordan Knott, with him now being the head coach of the Suns, and we're seeing what he's doing with them. But yeah, offensively they have been a bit cooked, but I feel like they're kind of bringing it together now. No, yeah, they're 1-4 in their last 5. So I guess not. I guess this makes sense. I would probably have them below the Suns then, because the Suns have been cooking. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would have them there. The Hawks. Okay, now this one I don't know about. I would have the Hawks higher than this. Jalen Johnson has been playing phenomenally. I think he already has I think he already has double-digit triple doubles this year, which is crazy because he has been out for injury with a couple of these games, but he's still cooking. He's getting assists. He's getting a lot of assists. I saw even the games where he's not getting triple doubles, he's damn close to getting them. He'll have like 17 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, like that kind of stuff. Like he's just been playing insane. Like I love it. I really want to see him start taking even more and more threes, because he's phenomenal, and the more confidence he gets with that, he will genuinely be completely unstoppable. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has been playing amazing. I know the Timberwolves are really missing him. I've just been really enjoying the Hawks. The Hawks have just been huge fan of the Hawks. Excited to see what they're able to do when Trae Young gets back. I'm curious to see how they play. I can definitely see them being very heavily involved in the Giannis sweepstakes, because they have that Pelicans pick, and as well as they have contracts they can trade in order to get him without giving up everything that they need to make that team good. So I really hope they're able to do something with that. But yeah, we'll see. The Celtics, I would put the Celtics higher than this. The Celtics have been playing amazing, especially in this last week. Again, I have a whole video about how amazing they've been playing, but yeah, I've been loving watching the Celtics. Specifically, Jaylen Brown has been insane. And, you know, I feel like they're not being given their flowers when you have them only 12th. I would have them up there. I'd probably have them in like, I don't know. I have to see who they have above this, because that'll really determine if I think the Celtics are being done dirty or not. The Heat. Okay, the Heat, for example. They have been playing really well. Would I have them above the Celtics? I don't think I would, actually. I actually don't think I would, because they have been playing phenomenally. They've been playing completely great. I don't even know how. It's something that's, I feel like it's so unexpected, but they have just come out swinging in this last like 2-3 weeks, and they have just been amazing. I've been loving watching the Heat. They're such a fun team. Same with the Raptors. The Raptors have been incredibly fun. They're doing a lot more. Again, they've also ended up being very surprising. There's been a lot of surprises this year. I feel like the Suns have been surprising. The Celtics without Tatum have been surprising. The Raptors have been surprising. The Pistons have been surprising. And first of all, we haven't even seen the Pistons yet, meaning they're easily within the top 10. I'd probably have them probably fourth, maybe even third. I could maybe put them above the Nuggets or the Rockets. I think obviously OKC is number 1, but I could definitely see them being up there. But yeah, the Raptors have been amazing. They've been so fun to watch. I've been really enjoying it. Specifically the way Brandon Ingram's been playing, the way that Scotty's been playing. Yeah, I feel like they're really getting the most out of the players that they have, which is just so surprising, because I feel like in the offseason and stuff, whenever you looked at the Raptors, I kind of just viewed them in a very similar way that I viewed the Bulls, which is kind of crazy. And then obviously the Bulls came out swinging to start off the season, but they've had quite a fall off since. And the Raptors have just been carrying on with all of this. They've been basically the 2 seed for a while. I'm not sure if they're still the 2 seed, but I know they were there for at least like 2-3 weeks. So, you know, I've been enjoying it. Oh, okay. That's a bit controversial. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. I would not have the Magic. I'd probably put the Magic below the Celtics. I'd probably put them below. The Heat would be close. The Heat and the Celtics would be close, but I'd easily have the Raptors above them, respectfully. I'd easily put the Suns over them. I'd probably, what other teams would I put above them? I'm not sure, but I feel like this is a little too high for me. This is a little too high. I'm not too positive about that. The Timberwolves I'd have significantly lower, respectfully. I'd put the Suns over them. I'd put I'd put the Raptors over them. I'd have it be very close with the Celtics, but I may even put the Celtics above them. Respect to the Timberwolves, but I don't see it. I don't see how this team can work in the long run. They don't have a good point guard. Their coaching hasn't been the best. So I really want to just see more from them before I could give them an 8 in the league. I don't think they're the 8th best team in the league, respectfully. The Lakers, they've been good, but again, I don't know about 7th. Would I have them 7th? No, I do genuinely think the Suns are a better team. I think the Raptors are a significantly better team. And I think that's where the issue is. I think the Lakers, it's so hard to grade them, especially in this context, because I feel like their record is significantly better than what the team actually is. They've been winning games, but they're games that I don't think they'd win again, if that makes sense. It sounds very stupid, but it makes sense in my head. Yeah, they have this stuff about LeBron sacrificing his 10-point streak, you know. We all already know about it. We don't have to relive that sad memory. But, okay, the Spurs. Again, I feel like this is a bit high for the Spurs, respectfully. There's a lot of teams I would have above them that are below them. I'd have the Lakers above the Spurs. The Timberwolves and the Spurs, I would have the Spurs over the Timberwolves. Phoenix, I'd probably have close there with the Spurs. I could see them going above or below. I would say they're pretty even. The Celtics, pretty much the same, yeah. The Heat, I'd probably have above the Spurs. The Magic, I'd have below. I don't know. I feel like this is a bit high. It's a bit high. The Pistons, oh, okay. I'm upset now. The Pistons being 5th? The Pistons should be way higher. The Pistons should be significantly higher than 5th. As I said, I could easily see them going 3rd. Like, I could see them going 3rd. I could have someone, like, I would not be mad at seeing them above either the Rockets or the Nuggets. I'd probably lean more towards the Rockets, but they're all really good teams. Like, this is not like this is disrespect. I feel like they're just disrespecting them because they're on the East. And I don't know. I don't agree with this. I do not at all agree with this. The Pistons are good. They should be up higher. Thank you. Okay. The Knicks. Ooh. No. The Knicks have been significantly worse than the Pistons. I would say they're pretty level with the Celtics. I would say the Heat have been better than them. I would say the Suns have been better. I would say the Timberwolves have been pretty close to being better. I would say the Spurs have been better. This is big market bias. That's what this is. There's so many teams I would have above the Knicks right now. It's not even funny. No part of it is funny. The Houston Rockets, yeah, it's fair. It's fair. Houston Rockets have been good. And then obviously Nuggets. The Houston Rockets I've been a big fan of. I've been really liking seeing the way Reed Shepherd has been coming out in this season. I've been really liking Amin Thompson. He dropped 30 points against my Suns, which sucks, but you know, it's fine. I'll accept it. He's good enough. The KD has been good. I feel like KD has been scoring a lot less than what people expect, but he's still been doing, like, it's not due to lack of efficiency. He's been scoring well. I feel like he's just really doing what the team needs, and it's been working out really well. Also, obviously, Sengun has been phenomenal. I felt like there wasn't even a need to mention him just because he's been playing that good. And then the Nuggets, I see it. Nuggets have been good. Jamal Murray has been putting it together. Cam Johnson has been finally putting it together. Jokic is being Jokic. Their defense is good. They're playing hard. Yeah, I'm completely okay with this. They have been really good. Huge fan of them. Jamal Murray had the 52-point game. It was against the Pacers, so obviously there's a bit of a caveat there, but it's still 52 points on an insane efficiency. So, and then obviously, yeah, OKC is amazing. They've been playing phenomenally. I feel like their record is a little bit inflated right now due to the teams that they've been playing against. Pretty much the best team they have played has been the Lakers, the Suns. They haven't played the Nuggets yet. They played the Rockets in literally just the first game, and they won by 1 point. Obviously they're amazing though. I can easily see them continue in this type of run. I believe they'll even out a little bit. I could see them getting 70 wins. I don't think they'll break the record. Maybe 70. I also would not be surprised to see them fall into that 68, 69 range. But they've been amazing. They're easily the first overall. They've been the best team by wide and large. Any metric you can throw out there, they have been the best. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you disagreed with anything that I said, please let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, please like the video and please subscribe. It helps me out, helps me get more into that algorithm. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.